Very dramatic music.
635 light years from where you are sitting, way out
A
there
lot of
in outer
years.
space, lies a planet. The first planet to be discovered within.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I was a kid, I really don't really want to go to space for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like space is just like it's just a void, all pitch blackness. You got stars and everything. You feel me? But it's just like you're enveloped in darkness, and it's so cold out there. Everything freezes. You can't get out of it. Like there's nothing fascinating about it. Like real talk.
Habitable zone of
I
a
don't know.
sun-like star. Its name is Kepler 22b. When a planet is located within a star's habitable zone, it means there's a chance that liquid water exists on its
H2O.
surface. And where there's water, there's also the possibility of life. Human life.
See, I like how they say human life because think about it. What aliens rely upon resources that we do? Because think about it. We're made of everything from Earth. Like we made of H2O, which is water. We're made of a lot of other minerals that's coming from the Earth, like iron and you feel me? Like on a different planet, if there was no H2O, would it still be possible to have life? But they just not relying on H2O because they planet didn't have that, and they were over evolution that didn't become a must for them to survive. Like if they never had H2O on the planet and they became living beings, they wouldn't rely upon H2O. So of course they probably wouldn't be human, but still.
How long would it take
Nice
to
to think
get
about.
to Kepler 22b? What would the weather be like over there? And why would you need to get jacked before arriving on this new planet?
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we're made of materials from the earth, and we are used to the atmosphere that we were born in. You feel me? So it's like if you go to Jupiter, there's gonna be so much gravitational force pushing you down that you wouldn't be able to withstand it. But on Earth, your muscles are built for that. Your muscles are built to withstand. You feel me? I think it's like 9.8, something like that. The gravitational force is used to that. But if you were created on a different planet, like if you come to Earth, you might be jumping to the moon. Like depending on like let's say
This is what
you
if.
born on that
And here's
planet,
what would happen
they're gonna be
if
jumping
you
to the
live
moon.
on Kepler 22b.
How easy it is for
Kepler 22b is what scientists
atmosphere.
call an exoplanet. It's a planet outside our solar system. Spotting an exoplanet like Kepler 22b is often not easy. The bright
At
glare
all.
of the stars they orbit tends to keep them hidden from our telescopes. What did scientists come up with to get around it? Looking at the stars themselves to see if they can find anything.
I ain't gonna lie, like I would have thought them scientists would have had like real big facilities. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie.
Unusual about them.
Ain't nothing
They
wrong with that though.
spotted Kepler 22b using what's called the transit method. They watched Kepler 22, the star this exoplanet orbits around, and noticed that its brightness changes over time. That was because Kepler
That's very
22b
smart.
was blocking the star's light. With this, scientists were able to learn both the size of 22b and how it orbits. And it looks like this distant space rock could become our next home.
Bro, stop talking about new homes. Like, can we just like that's like you got a broken home at the house. Why not just fix that instead of like going to find a new one? Like y'all worry about finding new planets to survive on when logically speaking, we all gonna be dead by the time that, you feel me, by the time the Earth really become inhospitable. But like, y'all worry about all these other planets. Like, can we just start focusing on this global warming? Like, focus on what we got going on in our own country. We worry about space, spend all this money in space when we could be, you feel me, really fixing everything on here and discovering everything that need to be discovered on Earth. Like, there could be stuff in caves and underwater that we never seen before that can help us, you feel me, reverse the damage we did already.
Okay, like, but what do we really know about Kepler 22b? Its mass
we're never going to be able to really travel to this planet. With not with the technology that we got right now.
Kepler 22b is 290 days. It's also located 15% closer to its star than we are to the sun. If Earth scooched over that close to our star,
fire, yes,
you'd be fried.
Yes.
Kepler 22b, on the other hand, is lucky to have a sun that is remarkably similar to ours, but also smaller and cooler. This close proximity to its star allows the planet to receive about the same amount of sunlight as we get over here. The temperature on Kepler 22b could be about 15 to 22 degrees Celsius, similar to Earth's spring weather, and quite habitable if you ask me. But our galaxy can be a cruel place, and not everything is good news. Some models suggest Kepler 22b is rotating on its side, kind of like our very own Uranus.
Can't do that.
This may sound insignificant, but it adds potentially deadly complications. This would mean that its north and south poles are shrouded in either darkness or sunlight for half a year. Yeah. And this ain't simply a matter of whether you're a daytime or a nighttime person. A world like Kepler 22b spinning on its side means that temperatures could change from boiling to freezing, which wouldn't be great for human life. I know, what a bummer, but
the thing,
despair yet, because our galaxy.
But if you think about it like this, the people, let's just say aliens, because logically speaking, anything that's not born on our planet is an alien. So let's say aliens were born on that planet, they will be used to those environments, like the constant switch of it being freezing cold to scorching hot. They'll be used to that. You feel me? Because they would have been born
big enough to include
after many
new studies
years of development.
22b might be covered in an ocean 50 meters deep, and that ocean would be able to act as natural climate control, keeping the wild temperatures at bay. You see, an ocean can store heat in the summer and release it during the winter, which results in a mild climate. Like you needed another reason to live close to the water. But hold on, how would you even make it all the way to Kepler 22b?
You can't with our technology.
I mean, even if you were traveling at the speed of light,
exactly,
it would take you 635 years.
Exactly. And we're
your best bet could be to hibernate through the trip inside a device that preserves your body way past its natural lifespan. Like cryogenic sleep.
Oh, cryogenic.
NASA has already developed a cryosleep chamber that can lower an astronaut's...
Hey, now NASA, don't tell me y'all, I ain't even gonna say nothing about it.
Temperature to as low as 32 degrees Celsius.
But y'all doing y'all thing on this technology thing.
Trigger natural hibernation, during which catheters would provide your body with nutrients and remove any waste. But even in cryosleep, it would be quite the long, risky trip.
Because who gonna wake y'all up?
This leads us to the most dangerous part about this journey.
And know when y'all actually
all that
arrive.
Remains unknown about Kepler 22b. For starters, we still don't really know what gravity is like there.
At all.
It could be twice as strong as our planet's. If that was the case, a 10-kilogram sack of potatoes would now...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we really be the scientists be telling us about all these other planets that are in our galaxy, but they really haven't traveled there. Like, yeah, they probably sent a drone or, you feel me, sent something in space to like watch it, but they really can't step foot on those planets because those planets are a lot of cases daily. You feel me? So it's like we would really never know the gravity of any of these planets for real without estimating. Like even our gravity is probably estimated, and we live here. Even because they can't know the exact numbers because someone created numbers, and that just helps us describe things. Like let's say I got 2 water bottles. We just assign two to it because you feel me. That's a way of describing it. Instead, I have this and this. You can just say I got two. You feel me? Like numbers are very useful in that case. So it's like
And your body would also
it
factor
makes
into
sense
the mix.
if you.
Is your current weight 75 kilograms? Well, good luck suddenly dealing with 150 kilograms of you. And just for safety, settlers such as yourself would need to bulk up. Really bulk up. Only through intense strength training would you increase your chances of being able to walk on Kepler 22b. And once you got jacked on Earth, you'd have to figure out ways to preserve that muscle through all 635 years of light speed travel. But humans aren't the only life form that would be affected by a stronger gravity. Plants brought from Earth for oxygen and nutrition might not survive on Kepler 22b
because it's used to a certain environment on Earth.
And if you brought any animals with you, they'd need to step up the evolution process.
For sure.
Higher gravity could lead to creatures developing additional legs to move
I feel
around.
like when we was caveman, we
could
was
also
jumping
determine
high.
the location
Yeah,
and size of internal organs. But the mysteries don't end there. Scientists still don't know for sure that Kepler 22b is even a rocky planet. It might be gaseous, similar to Neptune, or it could be.
See, that's what I mean. Like, you see how you guessing? Cause you could never know unless you go yourself. Like, and you really can't go there. You can only estimate. Cause let's say the Earth does begin to die out after plenty of years. Like we gonna be long gone. But if it does die out and they actually do the chronostasis and all this, once you get there, it could be completely different from what you expected. Because think about it. After 600, I think he said 635 years, if we were even able to go to the speed of light, you know how much evolution that planet could have went through by the time we get there? You feel me? Like, it could be completely different. It could be better or worse. So it's like, I don't know.
Entirely covered with water. If you and
It's just
the
not
other
seeming
first settlers woke up from your cryo sleep and found yourself on a
like,
gas planet,
it don't seem like we're gonna be able to do that
would
at
be
all.
a downer. You wouldn't have a solid surface to even land
This
your
ain't
ship.
my problem though.
Not to mention a place to set up camp. In that case, you and your crew would need to figure out how to build a cloud city orbiting the planet. If you landed on an ocean planet, a submarine town would be in order. Discovering Kepler 22b is a rocky planet would be hitting the jackpot
Imagine living
then,
in the
right?
sky, bro.
Well, not so fast. Venus.
Bro, imagine living in the sky and you got bad kids, bro. And them kids like running around there, well, like, Mom, Dad, look what I can do. You feel me? Like, kids love to do that. They be like, look what I can do. If it ain't no cartwheel, backflip into a tumble, like, bro, I'm like, I don't want to see what you just did. They be like, look what I can do, and then they flip their pencil, like, bro, no, bro. But to get to the point, what if a kid, like, you feel me, try to do a backflip and then they fell off of the sky platform? Like, that's too dangerous, bro.
is
of course they
also
probably
made
have
of rock,
borders and all
yet
that, but
its dense atmosphere
people like to
consisting
do
of greenhouse
things against the law.
gases makes it
So
uninhabitable.
I definitely
with
think people will
scorching
be getting
temperatures
close to that
far
border.
too hot for
in my
liquid
fall.
water. If this was also the situation with Kepler 22b, our only chance at thriving on this exoplanet would be to employ robots that could build underground shelters. The place where maybe, just maybe, the temperature might be cool enough for you to bear. It just goes to show you that a prime location is no guarantee for human survival. And as exciting as it might seem to find other worlds to inhabit, our own Earth remains the perfect habitat for humanity.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Humans are dots, bro. Like, if you think about it, bro, humans are dots, bro. Like, y'all steady worrying about going to another planet. Like, why are y'all worried about all these other planets when y'all got a safe planet right at home? Y'all not taking care of this planet at all, bro. Like, y'all dots. Like, y'all keep on hopping from planet to planet to planet saying, ooh, this might be, you feel me, survivable for us. Like, why are y'all worried about these other planets? Like, worry about your planet. You're on Earth. Worry about Earth. Fix climate change. Help the atmosphere. Like, I'm just saying, though, like, be loyal to your own planet. Like,